How is AI changing the world of information technology? How will AI impact you and your career as an IT professional? And how can you leverage the power of AI in your day-to-day work? To answer these questions, we need to learn about artificial intelligence in the IT industry. There are three main ways that you can leverage AI as an IT professional. First, you can train custom AI models using datasets, a simulation, or by demonstration. Second, you can build AI applications using pre-trained AI modules. And third, you can use pre-built AI tools to become more productive with your day-to-day tasks. Let's take a look at each of these three approaches in more detail. The first way we can leverage AI as IT professionals is to train our own AI models. This is generally the most difficult of the three approaches to leveraging AI in your business. In addition, it currently requires quite a bit of knowledge of data science and machine learning. However, as we develop more user-friendly tools, it will become much easier and more accessible to all IT professionals. There are three main approaches to training AI models: training via dataset, training via simulation, and training via demonstration. First, we can train AI models using our own data in the form of a training dataset. This approach is often used for supervised machine learning, which we saw earlier. All of the machine learning and deep learning examples that we saw in the previous module fall into this category. This approach involves tasks like collecting, cleaning, organizing, and labeling our data for training. In addition, it also involves tasks like training, selecting, verifying, and deploying our models into production. This is currently the most common of the three approaches to training AI models, but it is also one of the more difficult approaches. However, it's becoming easier every day with more powerful and user-friendly tools like TensorFlow with Keras and AutoML. Second, we can train AI models using a computer simulation. This approach is often used for reinforcement learning. We train the agent in a computer simulation, which acts as a virtual sandbox for the real-world environment. Then, we fine-tune the agent's behavior in a safe, real-world environment to iron out any training issues. Finally, we deploy the agent into the real world while we monitor its behavior and collect new data to further improve the model. All of the reinforcement learning examples we've seen so far fall into this category as well. This approach is currently less common, but is becoming more common for solving complex, multi-step problems. Unfortunately, this is typically the most difficult of the three methods of training AI models. Finally, we can train AI models by demonstration. With this approach, we physically show the agents how to perform the task we want completed. The agent observes the environment and the set of actions that we chose to get to the goal state. Then, the agent learns to replicate our behaviors, compensating for variations and deviations with each new instance of the task. For example, we have collaborative robots or cobots, which learn to complete tasks by manual instruction rather than explicit programming. This approach requires no programming or machine learning skills. All of that work has already been completed by someone else. Instead, this method is designed specifically for non-technical end users. It's currently the least common approach, but will likely become very popular as we develop better training tools and techniques. All three of these approaches have various pros and cons. In addition, one approach may work well for solving certain problems, but not at all for other problems. So it's important to understand each of the three approaches and use the approach that makes the most sense for each situation. The second way we can leverage AI as IT professionals is to build modular AI applications. Most modern AI applications are built by wiring together a set of smaller modules, each containing a specific pre-trained AI model. Each of these modules performs a much smaller AI task and feeds its results into other modules further down the chain. The result is an application that can perform much more complex AI tasks as a whole. For example, imagine that we work for a large soft drink company called Big Cola Inc. Our marketing team needs to identify possible social media influencers to promote our brand. They currently do this manually by combing through social media posts looking for positive mentions of our product. They manually verify that the post contains an image with our product, that the customers in the photo are happy, and that the sentiment about the product is positive. When they find a potential influencer, they post a reply offering them free products to help promote our brand. This is definitely not something a programmer could automate easily without the help of artificial intelligence. However, by combining the right set of AI modules together, this is actually a relatively simple task to program. We start with a module that scans our followers' social media accounts for posts that mention our brand. If we find a post that mentions our brand, we feed the image into our product detection algorithm. If the module detects our product in the image, then we feed the image into our face detection module. If the module determines that the faces in the image are happy, then we feed the text into our sentiment analysis module. If that module determines that the sentiment of the text is positive, then we notify marketing about the potential product influencer. From there, the marketing team can verify and reach out to the potential influencer to offer them free products to help promote our brand. It's the combination of these small AI modules that will lead to many of the novel AI applications of the future. In addition, by adding these small AI modules into our current applications, we can breathe new life into our old apps. It will be up to us as software developers and IT professionals to create the next generation of applications using these pre-trained AI modules. There are a wide variety of off-the-shelf pre-trained AI modules available today that can perform a variety of AI tasks. They can detect objects, faces, emotions, sounds, gestures, and much more, and the list keeps growing every day. For software developers, it's likely that a large part of our jobs in the near future will be wiring together these small AI modules to build larger AI applications. We have a variety of pre-trained models available today from open source repositories on the internet. For example, Model Zoo, Model Depot, and the Open Neural Network Exchange, or ONNX. We also have hosted cloud-based AI services like Microsoft Cognitive Services, Google's Cloud AI Services, and Amazon's AWS AI Services. For non-developers, there are drag-and-drop tools in development like Microsoft's Lobe AI. These tools allow you to build simple, composable AI applications without having to write any code. You simply drag the pre-trained models onto the canvas, wire them together, test, and deploy your app. If you want to build modular AI systems as part of your day-to-day job, everything you need to get started is already available today. You should begin by learning about the various types of AI modules, their abilities, and their limitations. You need to know what tools you have available in your AI developer's toolkit in order to build the cutting-edge AI applications of the future. The third way that we can leverage AI as IT professionals is to use pre-built AI tools to become more productive employees. There's an old saying that if you can't beat 'em, join 'em. This statement couldn't be more true with artificial intelligence. Once an AI tool can perform a task more efficiently than a human, there simply is no hope trying to compete with it. Machines are simply cheaper, faster, more scalable, and more reliable at some tasks than humans. So, rather than trying to compete against AI, I strongly recommend that you learn to work with AI instead. You can do this by augmenting your human intelligence with artificial intelligence tools. For example, a human alone is no match for an AI at playing a game of chess. However, even an average human, assisted by a chess-playing AI tool, can beat even the best human chess grandmasters in many AI chess programs. Augmenting your intelligence with AI tools allows you to be more productive than your peers that are not using AI tools. To get an idea of what AI-powered tools look like, let's take a look at a few recent examples. For software developers, there are AI-powered tools to help you become a more productive programmer. For example, we have tools like DeepTab 9, which is like autocomplete but for entire lines of code. The software was trained on millions of lines of open-source repository code. In addition, you can extend its training with your own code as well. It then accurately predicts what code you're likely to type based on all of the open-source training data, all of the code you've previously typed, and the code you're currently typing. For data professionals, there are AI-powered tools to help you become more productive with your data. For example, there are automated data transformation tools like Microsoft Excel's Flash Fill and Power Query's Add Column by Example tools. These tools allow you to transform your data by providing them with a few examples of what you want your transformed data to look like. The tools then synthesize a new data transformation script and apply that script to the remaining values in the table. For managers and executives, there are AI-powered tools to help you make better decisions. For example, we have AI-powered business intelligence tools like the Q&A tool in Microsoft's Power BI. This feature allows you to ask a question about your company's data in plain English. It then produces an answer to your question based on your data in the form of a table or data visualization. But this is just the beginning. There are so many new AI-powered tools on the horizon that I can't even begin to scratch the surface with just a handful of examples. What's most important is that you're learning how to use these tools now to stay ahead of the curve. These tools can help you be more productive, stay ahead of the competition, and remain employable in our new data-driven economy. Using these AI-powered tools will also eliminate some of the boring, tedious, and repetitive tasks, which will hopefully make your job more enjoyable as well. In this module, we learn how AI is changing the world of information technology and how it will impact you and your career as an IT professional. First, we learn that you can train custom AI models using a dataset, a simulation, or by demonstration. Next, we learn that you can build AI applications using pre-trained AI modules. Finally, we learn that you can use pre-built AI tools to become more productive with your day-to-day tasks. In the next module, we'll learn about the future of artificial intelligence and how it will affect our society as a whole.